in small units, the Zerg is going to see this push coming a mile away and obviously be able to defend. He has plenty of time to... I don't really know what he's trying to accomplish. So we got 2 spines going down, roaches in production. The roaches should be enough to hold off on these, especially since he's targeting these overlords. Just to hold off these units until those spines come up. Just enough. Just to kind of repel them back, as we see here. Our Protoss is just kind of poking at the front. And once these spines are up, there's no way this push is going to do any damage. Oh no! Target firing the queen! Oh, God, no. That's not what we want to do. Not pulling an MMA here. Our Protoss supply blocking himself on accident there with the Phoenix. Now throwing down the Robo. Nine-minute Robo. Now our Zerg's making his push. This will be interesting. I don't think this will be enough to actually... Okay, so maybe not. Probably the best move for him. He's not going to win with that many roaches. But again, he's sitting on plenty of minerals and tons of larvae and not really utilized. And our Protoss player, he's finally choosing to expand, but he really doesn't have the probe count he really wants before expanding. I mean, he's sitting at 22. His main is not even close to saturated. It's not even ideally saturated at this point. He's still missing 1 probe from that. So, and our Zerg taking his 3rd, although it is spotted, our Zerg is so fed economically, I really don't see this Protoss being able to make any kind of push from this if this Zerg just... He can definitely pick off some overlords if he picks up this queen and gets rid of that. He can definitely get some overlords down. Now these are really going to hurt right here, these overlords in the corner, because the queens are going to be out of range of that, and he can definitely pick off some if he chooses to, but opting not to. Causing an overreaction by the Zerg with these spores. Got 4 going down right now. It's a little excessive, especially when you have queens up and there are only 2 phoenixes on the board. 'Our Zerg really needs to start thinking about pushing, so he needs to mass up these roaches. I mean, he's taking them up pretty hard and just really go for it. Right now is the ideal timing for him. He is to really get this army down before this Colossus count goes up, because otherwise he's not going to be sitting pretty. I mean, he has such a lead right now, he needs to utilize it. And this is not the time for that. Only furious he doesn't know he's ahead, and he's just kind of turtling. Now putting in 10 drones, he's really not going hard. He's going to just sit on 3 bases and probably max out here before. 25 probes. Wow, that's not too good, especially when you're on 2 bases. You want to at least have, you know, close to 40, 16 on each of your mineral nodes there, so that way you're... I don't really know, kind of warp gate heavy army backed by Colossus going for the death ball, but it's just going to come too late, I think, for the Zerg. The Zerg's going to be able to, you know, max out way before our Protoss player does. Hopefully he'll actually send this in so he can figure out what's going on. I mean, he's going to see this Colossus if he goes in. He's going to know his army comp. You know, it's light on the sentry, so roaches are really going to be effective with that armor upgrades. Straight going armor, no attack. So, I mean, this is really the time he needs to go in and check it out and see what's going on so he knows what to do. Lagging it up, our observer. I don't know who this guy is. The Zerg doing a pretty good job on his creep spread, though. I mean, he's turtling up. He's got a good makes some jokes. Our Zerg is just sitting on so many minerals. I don't know what he's doing. 2,200 minerals, 1,500 gas, 6 roaches on the way. But I mean, he has tons of larvae. Oh, stopping Colossus production like a boss. He's gonna see it. Hopefully he sees the army. Sees a good bit of it. He's got a good peek. So he knows we got Colossus on the field. He knows what we're doing. He's sitting on tons of money. This is the time. 14 drones going in production. He's not afraid of a push. I don't know why. He has tons of minerals. He could be pretty much capped out with this many minerals. Tons of larvae. 9 larvae at his third. 7 at his main. I mean, going for the... Oh, wow. Maybe for Blink. Maybe DTs. I don't really... But we got some definite hive tech coming up, and I don't see a Spire, so I'm curious to see if we're getting Overlord, or excuse me, not Overlords, goddamn Ultralisk, which would be pretty interesting. I don't know really how that's gonna fare against some kind of death ball. I mean, it should just be able to roll it with all these roaches, especially considering the supply count right now. But I just don't see the point in waiting this long. He could have had this game over, especially with the scouting information he has gotten. But I mean, still, with this Colossus count, if it gets up too high before his push, I mean, he's really going to be sitting in a scary situation. How are we looking on our here? We got 32 to 65, taking our 4th base with the Zerg. Economically and macro, I mean, our Zerg is on point. I don't foresee this Protoss being able to come back from this. Just stop pro production, not looking at taking a 3rd. I don't... So we're sitting... We're on Hive Tech. Oh geez, I don't want to quit. We're on Hive Tech, but we don't see any kind of Hive Tech coming out. Just pumping roaches. 13 roaches on the way. He's going for a roach push. Our Protoss finally moving out. We got tons of brood roaches though. I mean, this should be enough to stop it, especially if he comes streamlining in like this. This is not what you want to do. You want to ball up, use that Guardian Shield. Now, unfortunately, he does not have a high sentry count whatsoever. So these roaches, are going to be able to get their perfect arc on these guys and just crush. Upgrade-wise, I mean, our roaches are ahead too. Alright, we got a huge concave coming in. He's going to snack the Colossus first. 1 Colossus down for sure. Now, the thing is these roaches aren't really going to be too concerned with these force shields because they can just burrow if they want to. He's going to be able to get this 2nd Colossus down. That's going to really hurt. Protoss army in full retreat. It is pretty much over. Flat count out there. 194 to 101. There's just no way our Protoss is holding this. There's just... It can't be done. Oh. If this does pop, our roach guy, our Berserk could be in trouble. Now, he does have roaches sitting back, and he lost all sort of concave. I don't think this push is going to end him, but we do have plenty of roaches being produced back home. Tons of roaches down at the bottom. They're not being used. Now, he's going to pull back. He realized that this is not his fight. Now, the only sad part is we do have this Dark Shrine up, so he's going to be able to harass any mineral line he chooses to. Except this top one. He's got plenty of spines and a spore up there. That's safe. I don't know what that was about. 4 Dark Templars warping in right now. Now, like I said, if he goes up to this 3rd, he's going to be in trouble. Even at his natural, he's got spines and not spores, so he should be safe unless he's going to go for this, 4th and 5th, or excuse, 4th and 5th base, like I said, or even attack the army. Send these DTs out. This should be interesting. See what he's going to do with them. But it looks like we may be massing up here for our push. We got a bunch of roaches collecting together. He's going to see them, and he's going to opt to shoot for the army. Do we have an overseer on the field? I don't believe so. Oh, burrowed. Smart move. We don't have any mobile detection on the field, so I don't know what our Zerg is really going to do about this. Oh no! These DTs are going to get obliterated. Just walks right into him. 2 down. Now they're gonna just see if they can poke at any base, but our Zerg player throwing down a spore at his fourth there. He knows what's up. He's not gonna fall to any kind of cheese harass here. He's got the lead. He's gonna hold it. Our Protoss finally taking a third. Yeah, completely mined out his main. I mean, he's getting no minerals from it. His income has got to be just destroyed right now. Yeah, 400 to 700. Really not that huge of a lead for our Zerg, seeing how much... Oh, our Zerg leaving about, what is that, 20 drones in his main, not doing anything. He needs to transfer those up to his pit there. Idling drones, not helping him at all. But we do have a push. Getting Archons with those Dark Templars. Interesting move there. Gonna burrow in. Gonna take a peek, see what we got. Alright, we're fully open here. Now the Zerg, definitely gonna be able to get his concave here. There's no force field to stop that. These Archons are gonna do a good chunk of damage, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Just eating away through the Archons. Yeah, now these Dark Templars might clean up, considering we have no detection up here, but I mean, it might just not be enough. Especially since our Protoss is just whittling away at the mineral count there. He also needs to transfer those probes over down to his natural. Going for the GG. Yeah, economically speaking, the Protoss really needed to just make more probes and expand a lot faster. Our Zerg just dominated economically. Wasn't really using his timings to his best of ability, but just macro-wise, just completely dominating our Protoss player there. So... that's in a bit. I mean, that's like in a week and a half. It's like in a week, actually. I need to really get stepping up on my coaching. Yeah, you might wanna do that. Alright, so let's see if we can get another game casted. Try still rocking it there. Alright. AJ Wilma, already in the round of 5. Although I think that's messed up. Or round 5, not round of 5. What am I talking about? Okay. So we got a few more games. I'll see if we can get Dry's game casted. I'd like to. Hang tight. We can try to get another game here in a minute. Also, for those who aren't in the clan and watching, make sure you check everything. So let's see, So smash and Vendi.